And welcome back again to TEFL Live. We're going to go ahead and get into our power rankings here. And so our preseason power rankings going into week 1. Marcel, we're going to start off with your power rankings.
My power rankings going in order from 1 through 7. Number 1, gotta start off with the Duville Tigers. They're champions, so I don't know how we can go into the season, especially our preseason power rankings not having them ranked number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, same thing.
Bolden apparently thinks he should.
I saw that. 2 is that one's kind of a toss up, but I'm gonna go with the Titans because they were in the championship game also, and they also were the only team to beat the defending champs last year also. So I'm going with them at 2. At 3, I'm going with the Horns. I don't know why. I don't even think Troy's that good. Number 4, I gotta go with the New Look Bucks.
We haven't even gotten them.
We haven't, but like I said, I've been got my ear out there. I hear things or whatever. The rough and rugged Bucks, I got them at number 4.
Okay.
Number 5, just because out of the 3 remaining teams, y'all had more good things to say about the Raiders than any of the other teams. So I got the Raiders at 5. I got the Avengers at 6. And I got the Scorpions at 7. Again, no disrespect to the Scorpions, but just by default, y'all are there.
Yeah.
So
that's definitely understandable.
Yeah. But I'm 100% sure these power rankings are not going to be the same after about 2 weeks.
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost sure of it.
And mine are actually way different than his.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go. Speaking of,
you got the Horns at 1.
Go ahead.
Well, no, Lucky, now that they got.
Oh yeah.
They got my playbook and they got him. So.
Who got your playbook?
Lucky knows my players.
Oh, well.
Yeah, how convenient. My power rankings, I stick with us number 1, Tigers. I actually have the Bucks at number 2. I think they have a lot of talent. They're playing with a lot of fire, a lot of want
on their shoulder.
Yeah, that type of attitude, and then I'm gonna go with the Horns at number 3, and then I'm gonna go with the Titans number 4.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
You gonna drop them all the way like that?
I feel
like that's a gut shot.
It is.
They didn't really play anybody in the preseason.
True.
They played what? Did they play y'all?
No.
They played the Raiders.
The Bucks.
Okay, and they lost to the Bucks.
But this is the preseason power rankings. We should be basing it off the.
I thought I could have sworn they won.
No, they lost to the Bucks 6-2. Thank you. And then they beat the Raiders by I think by 1 touchdown. So y'all making fun of the Raiders, but they beat the Raiders by 1 touchdown. So obviously they have some things that need to work out. All I'm saying, look, Daddy, can I have my power rankings? Tigers, Bucks, Horns, Titans, Avengers, Raiders, and Scorpions.
All right, so you got the Raiders all the way down to 6, even though they beat them.
They didn't beat. No,
they almost did.
They hung with the Titans. It was a good game, but the Titans just outbeat them. The other thing is Rick has been kind of banged up, so that's hurt them a lot too. So it's no disrespect. I'm not trying to say they're whack, and that's not where they're going to be at, at the end of the season. But that's just what happened.
You got blown out this week?
Nah, I doubt it. We're not playing very well right now. We had 5 turnovers last week and still won.
But if you get Jimmy back, you all right.
Jimmy's probably not going to start. I want him to see the game.
So he is going to be there this week?
Jimmy will be there this week.
Oh, okay.
I said so.
No, you just hinted.
No, I did say it though.
Yeah.
I said, Jimmy, you want to pay attention?
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Kelly will be there.
Will he be suited out?
Yeah, he'll be suited out.
Oh, okay. So he's just going to sit on the sideline, come all the way down from Houston just to suit up and watch.
He's going to watch probably the first quarter, first half.
I'm just these questions.
You going to try to recruit him too?
Is Lucky an official longboard?
Yeah,
I don't know. Obviously, I don't know if.
Come on, team captain. Is Lucky a longboard?
I don't know. I don't know. At the time of this taping, I was not at practice, so I don't know. I have not seen nor talked to.
So yes, Jimmy Kelly will be there. That's cool. I'm not gonna worry about that. Who you gonna start? Jimmy won't start.
Who you gonna start?
You'll see on.
Greg can't play this week.
Greg can't play.
Concussion.
Right. So obviously Greg's not starting.
So that leaves you with 2 quarterbacks then, right?
They got 2 quarterbacks, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with my power rankings. Oddly enough, I do have you guys at number 1 because you are the defending champs. You guys revamped and picked up, some key pieces. So I think you guys are still at the top spot, the top dog until somebody knocks you off in the playoffs. At number 2, I have the Titans.
Wow.
I do, despite what I've seen in the preseason, the 2 preseason games, I do think that they have probably one of the best defenses in the league. I would say the top 2 defenses in the league right now, from what I've seen. But with that being said, they do have some issues on offense. But it's not like they don't have the athletes in places on offense. They just have to maneuver some pieces around, and like Marcel said, maybe some Eagles have to be put aside. But that remains to be seen in these next few weeks. At number 3, I have my own horns. I put us here just because, we got to climb. We got to make that climb back. And we didn't play too great in our first 2 preseason games. So until I see something more out of us during the regular season, I got to keep us there. At number 4, I have the new look Bucks. I do think they have a lot of athletes, a lot of really, really good athletes. But my thing is, I don't know if they'll be able to put it together. Now, you're talking about egos. There's a lot of egos on that team.
That's why
a lot of egos on that team.
At number 4.
I don't know if that's actually. I don't know if that chemistry is going to connect.
The thing is, like, the Eagles, I think they're there for one common goal, and that's to win.
They are, but
you got
to remember this. A lot of those egos are young egos. They're not older egos, mature egos.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they're not mature or a mature team, but they're still a young team.
And that can definitely hurt them in close games. Somebody getting.
When I make rankings, I go off of people that, like, the Bucks beat the Titans. The Bucks beat well, they didn't beat us, but we only beat them 7-2.
True.
That's our closest
I don't know.
game.
I just can't jump on their band. Not until I see something in the regular season when the stuff actually counts. Because preseason you don't bring out everything in the preseason. You just show enough to get you going, to get you back in the flow of things. And so until I see something out of them here in this regular season, perhaps next week when they're not on this bye week, then I can probably put them a little bit higher. But the 3 teams that are on top that I have before them, I don't think that they're better than any of those 3 teams who have been in the championship the last 2 years.
So what you're saying, because you have them at 2, you're saying the Bucks are better than the Horns and the Tigers?
That's what I would say right now, yes. From what I've seen the first 2 weeks.
But not better than the Tigers?
No, because we beat them.
Oh. Barely, right?
Yeah, 7-0. That's why I got them behind us.
Okay.
But I have them ahead of the Titans and the Horns because they beat the Titans. I mean, this is power rankings. Power rankings are week by week.
They are.
Off of performance.
But this is also
seen.
preseason.
I can't go off of. I'm going off of what I've seen this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going off of last year or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, me neither. But at the same time, from what I've seen this year out of the Bucks, I really think they have a really, like I said, a talented team.
Mm-hmm.
They have talented individuals. Will those talented individuals be able to have that chemistry to form one of the better teams in the league? Is the question that we need to see answered before I actually move them any higher. That's my thing with it. So, I guess we'll see next week. We'll see after, they play in week 2. Number 5, I got the Avengers. Number 6, I have the Raiders, and of course by default I have the Scorpions.
We're gonna mess around. Scorpions is be.
They don't come out and just. Hey, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Nobody knows anything about this team. At least I haven't heard anything, and I know
So then how about you guys?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
They might have Lucky
They just might have.
and Jimmy Kelly.
With that being said, starting in our next show, we're gonna have Sheridan join us for our power rankings, and he's been in the league for quite a while, so we'd like to welcome him onto our show, and we'll see him on our next show. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back with everybody's favorite segment from last year, our really moment. So we'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back with that.